Who will be the champion of each division by the end of 2026? Starting with the heavyweight division, I think Tom Aspinall will end the year as the champion. उनकी पिछली फाइट में he got eye poked by Cyril Gane, जिससे पहले the fight was quite competitive. I think as soon as Tom recovers from his injuries, he will beat Gane. After that, I can see maybe him and Pereira fighting, and I would favor him to win there as well. A lot of people have started to doubt Tom Aspinall because in his last fight before the eye poke, he wasn't completely dominating Cyril, but I think he will come back a lot stronger and prove everyone wrong. At light heavyweight, I think Yuri Prohaska will end the year as a champion. In my opinion, Yuri Prohaska is the second best light heavyweight in the UFC, and once Pereira moves up to heavyweight, I can see the UFC creating a title fight between Yuri Prohaska and Carlos Alberg, जिसमें I would favor Yuri Prohaska to win. Personally, Yuri Prohaska is one of my favorite fighters. उनका स्टाइल बहुत ही unorthodox और entertaining है, and he has never been in a boring fight. The only person to beat him in the UFC is Alex Pereira, and once Pereira is no longer in the division, I can see Yuri dominating the division for a long time. At middleweight, I obviously have to go with Hamzat. This shouldn't really be a surprise to anybody. Hamzat के पास एक बहुत अच्छा argument है to be considered the best grappler in MMA right now. आज तक उनका कोई भी ओपोनेंट उनके टेकडाउन्स नहीं डिफेंड कर पाया है, एंड वंस द फाइट डज गेट टू द ग्राउंड, ही इज अमेजिंग एट कंट्रोलिंग और सबमिटिंग हिज ओपोनेंट्स. मिडिलवेट डिवीजन में नेक्स्ट कंटेंडर प्रोबेबली नासुरुद्दीन इमामोव है, एंड ही इज अ गुड स्ट्राइकर, बट आई डोंट थिंक ही विल बी एबल टू डील विद हमजात्स ग्रैपलिंग. एंथनी हर्नांडेज इज वन ऑफ द ओनली इंटरेस्टिंग फाइट्स फॉर हमजात एट मिडिलवेट, क्योंकि उनकी ग्रैपलिंग भी अच्छी है, बट हमजात इज ऑन अ कंप्लीटली डिफरेंट लेवल. At welterweight, I have to go with Islam Makhachev. Islam looked completely unstoppable in his last fight, and there are a lot of really interesting fights for him in this division. Carlos Prates and Michael Moraes are two very entertaining strikers with amazing knockout power. Ian Gary recently beat Belal, and he would also be an interesting fight because of how well-rounded he is. However, I do think that Islam is skilled enough to beat all of these guys, especially because of his grappling. The most interesting fight in my opinion is Islam versus Michael Moraes, purely because of how big Michael Moraes is. He is 6'3" and weighs 200 pounds, which is crazy for a welterweight. The only way I see Islam not being champion by the end of the year is if he retires. Islam is already one of the greatest fighters of all time, और उनके पास उतना कुछ बचा नहीं है प्रूव करने को. I think after one more title defense, he is the undeniable GOAT of the sport. और उसके बाद I'm not sure if he would want to fight again and take more damage. At lightweight, I think Ilia Topuria will end the year as a champion. Ilia Topuria is unfortunately going through a divorce, जिसकी वजह से he won't fight for a while. In the meantime, the UFC has created an interim title fight between Justin Gaethje and Paddy Pimblett. When Ilya does return, I think वो बहुत आसानी से इस फाइट के विनर को हरा देंगे. Neither Justin nor Paddy can deal with the knockout power and accuracy of Ilya. The only fighter at lightweight who can give Ilya a tough test is Arman Sarukian, and as of now, the UFC is not very keen on giving him a title shot. At featherweight, I think Lerone Murphy will end the year as a champion. Lerone is one of the most underrated fighters in the featherweight division. As of now, Alexander Volkanovski is the featherweight champion, and he is set to defend his belt against Diego Lopez. After he wins that, I think he should definitely retire and vacate the belt. उसके बाद I can see the UFC creating a championship bout between Lerone Murphy and Movsar Evloev, where I would favor Lerone. I think he is one of the most technical fighters in the division, and his last knockout against Aaron Pico was absolutely amazing to watch. At bantamweight, I think Peter Yan will remain a champion. The UFC will definitely give Merab a chance to win his belt back, but considering how the last fight went, I think इस बार भी Peter Yan काफी आसानी से Merab को हरा देंगे. उसके बाद the UFC will give a title shot to the winner of either Sean O'Malley versus Song Yadong or Umar Nurmagomedov versus Davison Figueiredo. Yan already Figueiredo और Song Yadong को हरा चुके हैं. He did lose to Sean O'Malley, but that was a very close fight जिसमें बहुत लोगों को लगा था that Peter won. I think एक 5-round fight में I would definitely favor Peter to win. The fight that I would love to see is Umar Nurmagomedov versus Peter Yan, because it would be one of the most high-level fights in MMA. Even then, Umar has been dropped a couple of times, and I think Peter Yan is definitely capable of doing the same. Finally, at flyweight, I think Joshua Van will stay a champion in 2026. I know his last fight was a bit of a fluke, but उसमें उनकी कोई गलती नहीं थी. Pantoja is 35 years old and has suffered a career-altering injury. I'm not sure if he can come back this year, and even if he does, I'm not sure if he can become a champion. The UFC will most likely make a fight between Joshua Van and Tatsuro Taira in the meantime, and I can definitely see Joshua Van winning that. He is easily the best boxer in the division and he has really good takedown defense. After he beats Tatsuro Taira, the UFC might make a fight between him and Manel Kape, which would be a very entertaining striking match. Usme bhi I would most probably favor Joshua Van to win. Anyways guys, that's it for today's video. अगर आपको वीडियो अच्छी लगी तो प्लीज लाइक करना मत भूलना एंड लेट मी नो इफ यू अग्री और डिसएग्री विद माय टेक्स इन द कमेंट्स. थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग.